Hello, welcome back to the Banner Saga. Okay, we're gonna continue. So we started this fresh game. It's not new, it's quite old. It's a trilogy of Vikings and like a Viking era. There are humans and Varls and something dark that we might need to fight. And it's a trilogy, and this is the first in the trilogy. And we entered a city where we were supposed to speak to the governor. We came in and we noticed they are attacked by some Vikings. Forgot what they are called. It's some kind of Vikings that plunder and pillage, and we took care of them. And now there is a welcome party. I think there are more Varls coming in here with Viking ships, and we are supposed to go down to the docks and hold them off, or while we get rid of, or I would say the city get rid of the bodies that we killed in the mess, right? This is the city, and we're gonna go down to the docks and meet and see who we are here. I think there are some Varls that we know. Let's see. Vognir, says Ubin. That's us. Vognir is the coming with the Viking ships. A familiar Varl steps onto the docks. In your mind, you recall a much younger version trapping the halls of Grovheim, abundant in purpose. Vognir. Yeah, they are Varls with this horn. They are huge giants. Gods, Ubin, you're looking ancient. Comes of being old. And if there is Vognir, there must be Hakon. Hakon, was there? Still bleeding tributes from the poor and stupid, old yaks. At what age do you lose a sense of shame? Yonder demands it. I'll take that over lingering to death of Grofheim. Speaking of, I had no sense that you were so far from home. I just returned from Aberang, in fact, says Wagner. Hakon, and I'm glad for it. Hakon motioned to the other ships on the bay, sails still fluttering. Golden Wolf head emblazoned on red, the king of men, or someone on his behalf. Hakon, the king's whelp? The king's son, Ludin. Don't you know? Scrivener? We visit the capital, he visits ours. It's how you make alliance these days. Hakon says, it's a miserable waste of time. Wagner, yes, Hakon has it. I'd almost forgotten. It's a good thing you're around, Hakon. Ubin, when are you going to Grofheim? I have a distinct feeling I've finished my business in Strand and was heading there myself. We should caravan. Wagner, we should. Give it a day. In better circumstances, I'd drink a week, but let's just be done. Find me tomorrow at the gates. Hakon. What's he trying to say is the prince is a delight and behold. Wagner. Where is Mogur? Hakon. I have found a place to put up the warriors. I'm heading up to meet the governor. A host of giants depart in his wake. You recognize a few, others are strangers to you. Hakon. Yes, I'm off to find Mogur. See you in the morning, Scrivener. I'll be along. The young prince of men ambled from his ship. He brushes off his tunic, scanning the beach while low eyelids. Ludin looks for all the world the sort of boy who grew up pulling the legs from spiders. The long road back to Grofheim should be more interesting than most years, you think. Awareness suddenly settles in, and you chuckle to yourself about what odd day it has been. One of the governor's men and the Great Hall could find you a place to sleep. On the other hand, if you're going to join Wagner's caravan tomorrow, it might not hurt to share a drink with Hakon, or introduce yourself to the prince they spoke so highly of. To talk. Who is this? Click the talk icon to converse with one of your heroes. I'm gonna talk to Hakon. Scrivener. You'll find Hakon in the mead house surrounded by other Varl. Strand is no stranger to Varl, but rarely seen this many. Hakon waves you over. Went straight for a flagoon? Wagner is one who agreed to pass up a drink. I wasn't invited to the governor's hall anyway. He already missed the massacre. Every year I make the rounds collecting taxes. Every year it's the human settlements that gives me trouble. No surprise. What time? What this time? When I got here, the Great Hall was already full of bodies. We've added a few more. Ha! Humans. I guess if I only lived as long as Yox fart, I might be desperate to make something of myself too. It's not too late to start trying, Hakon. Hakon let slip a low chuckle. Any Varl could recount his deed, known as he is for cutting a swath through Dredge at Wagner's side in the Second War, and regularly since then. Hakon, down here I'm a glorified bodyguard. You might have a point, just another reason to get back to Grufheim. Soon enough, I imagine. You drink until the mead house becomes overbearing, then step back in the cool air outside. So is this guy, is this the prince? Is this the right place? You find the prince, yeah, at the inn. Guards blanket the building, including a sharp-eyed Varl who must be working for Ludin. Woman in red eventually waves you over and stands nearby, arms crossed. Greetings, Prince Ludin. Ludin, yes. You're with Wagner? I don't remember you. Not exactly. I've known Wagner a long time. I will be joining you back at the Grofheim with my guards. Ludin looks up the first time. The woman doesn't react. Why? I work for the king, carrying tithes to the capital. We've crossed by chance. Oh, tax collector. Fine company. What do you want? Just to introduce myself, I hope to learn more about you. I have the habit of recording history. I thought we might talk about your visit. I guess I'm just here to introduce myself. Or learn more about you, okay? Oh well, you seem to know who I am. Do you have what you need? So I do. I won't keep you. You leave wordlessly. It seemed clear that Ludin was in no mood to talk. Or he's a miserable cur. That did not learn us much. The Great Hall is the only thing available here, so I'm gonna take that. At dawn, you're awoken by a delivery of gods. Or goods. Not gods, goods. At least you think it's dawn. Damn hard to tell when the sun never moves. The governor's crest adorns the supply leathers. All there, just as promised. To your mild surprise, you wonder if Eric had anything to do with that. Your guards take the treasure wagon down the gates. Wagner is already here. A while later, Ludin and his men appear, groggy and disheveled. Major step forward, Vognir Quartermaster. If you're really correctly in charge of this unwieldy entourage of warriors, you know in only by passing. He asks if you're ready to depart. We're ready. You follow Mogger and join the others. Usually the smaller doors set into the gates would be enough to enter or leave the city, but the town guards have been told to push them open entirely. They mutter things under their breath and are best not heard. Perhaps the governor expected you to draw a crowd, but there's nothing of sort. Just frustrated, tired people. You've summarized Strand well as a whole, you think. Okay, leaving Strand. For Grofnir, the town of Varls. Are we supposed to do anything here? Or just look at this? Okay, so we see this days. How it goes. The caravan stops for the day. A gift, says Mogger, cracking open mead casks from our gracious friend, the governor of Strand. Hour pass with raucous laughter as the mead has passed throughout the camp. Drink a little, drink a lot. Toast to Wagner. Let's toast. You raise your drink, toasting the alliance between men and Varl. The others join in. Ludin expressions is like a stone wall. But the others laugh at your exaggerations. Eventually you sit down beside Wagner. Chat with Wagner, drink merrily, go easy on the drink. Something tells me there's something coming up. If I drink merrily, it's gonna affect me in fighting. I'm gonna have a chat though. Thanks for the speech, slurs Wagner. Oh. That wasn't much of a speech. Oh, maybe it is. Looks like you didn't have a miss out after all. Thanks, Mogger. I thought the damned governor would never shut up. Did he give you the history of his entire family? He tried. Then he asked me to clean up his mess. For your benefit, turns out. Wagner, I had given up the job to you, too. Gods, there is no joy in politics. Ubin, speak of. What happens if this business... What happens after this business with Ludin? Wagner, hopefully the boy goes back to Aberrang on his own, and I can take out some frustration on Dredge or something. What are the Dredge? I think Dredge is something... That's the luring enemy that's... I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Ubin, starting to sound like Hakon. Don't like the life of a diplomat? Vognir, haha. Don't you miss the fight, Ubin? You down your mead instead of replying. Vognir slushes and shakes his head. Vognir, there is no great joy in killing Dredge, but this, pretty sure this nonsense is some scheme between the two kings to force some kind of lineage. Vognir used to be warriors who would follow you for what you've done. Ubin, isn't that why they follow you now? Vognir, is it? Or is it because I'm next in line? These lines are getting muddy, old Varl. Ubin, they've always been muddy, Vognir. Vognir stares into the campfire, lost in thought. You leave him too. You rise groggily, the campsite casualty of merriment. Mognir is already kicking warriors away when you spot Ludin stalking your direction. He sidesteps sleeping bodies. Better wake up, you nudge Vognir. You're needed. Vognir. Ah, it's Ludin. Always a pleasure. You look well rested. Vognir releases a caged yawn and receives a hard-eyed stare in return. Ludin, how long to Grofheim? Haha, you're only 2 days out of Strand, you know. Come, I'll show you on the map. Okay, this is the map of the world. You can explore it by dragging the mouse to pan and using the mouse wheel to zoom. The location of your caravan is indicated here by Ubin's icon. Oh god damn, this is a huge map. Oh, it's highlighted as well. The world map is covered in many locations and hold much lore. You can explore the map at any time, clicking on locations for more information. Here's Groofheim. Oh. Groofheim, the last home of the Varl, and set of their power, funded by Arfnir, the second Varl king. Though the Varl has moved around a lot, most consider Groofheim as their capital. The deeds of Varl are horned here. All the warriors of worth are buried at the foot of the two spears, where they are said to become a part of the Varl March itself. Two spears. An unusual gap in the Varl's mountains look like two great spears at the gate. For decades, it becomes a bloody corridor between the Varl forces and the Dredge to the north, until the second Varl king Arfnir endeavored to build a sprawling fortress here, which would eventually become Groofheim, the Varl capital. If you're finished researching the world map, click on this button to... Oh, the X, okay. So how do we get there, though? We're gonna take this path, or we're gonna take the wandering road. The Hanged Man shield. I'm guessing this should be, otherwise we go path here and back. The last gate. What is that? Last gate. The crossing of a small bridge leaning to Vedrfell onto the wandering road marked a small but significant moment in which the Varl truly separated themselves from humanity in search for their own lands. In Vedrfell, named Bad Weather, the gates that blown in from the bay and around the mountain peaks keep. Vedrfell is a generally unpleasant state. What really cemented the name was the kind of person who would live here. There. Men cast out of Strand for one. Men cast out from Strand for one. Oh, so they don't like the people coming from Strand then. Okay. Let's continue. Ognir. We head north, then east, past the forts. Groofheim's far from Strand. Going to be a long march. Hakon, you should have drank last night, Ludin. Why not take the ships to Skirmisted? What's the point of marching? The Silverstone Bay is called for that reason. It stays covered in ice all year. It would tear up longships. Bognir, too bad though. We could have shown you all the wonders of Skirminstead. Hakon, a half-sunken city crawled with dredge, prince, dredge and glaciers. You like glaciers? Ludin exhales through the nose. A poor disguise for his contempt. He turned and bats aside, then flaps as he goes, barking at his company in the distance. Ubin, don't poke the anthill, Bognir. He seems no happier to be here than you. Bognir, spend a few more days with the boy, old friend. You'll be looking for a tall cliff to hop off. Okay, he don't like the prince. Bognir, Ludin's got a shorter wick than Hakon. Thanks, Bognir. Let's get moving. Another half day to Vedrfell if we're lucky. Camp. Camp is where you manage your caravan. During travel, you can enter a camp at any time by tapping the camp button on the travel hut. While at camp or in towns, you can upgrade your allies or equip them items in the hero's tent. Okay. You can pass time by using the rest tent. Resting will improve the caravan's morale. A higher morale will reduce casualties in war and affect your willpower in combat. Each passing day will use supplies, so only rest when necessary. The training tent will allow you to safely try out any characters in mock battle. Tap leave at the bottom of the campsite when you're ready to get back to the road. Click the hero's tent. Click on a unit to view stats, promote ranks, and learn about abilities. Okay? Gunnulf. I saw that he got promoted here. Click on the ability button to learn more about this unit's abilities. Yeah, that's the Tempest. Rank 1 hits 2 enemies. Rank 2 hits 3 enemies. Rank 4 hits up to 4 enemies. Okay. Heavy impact. Passive ability. The character hits so hard that any enemy standing adjacent to his target on a strength attack takes 1 strength damage from the shockwave. Hitting a large target like a Varl or Dredge who takes up 4 tiles can potentially cause an impact across many more victims than hitting a single tile. Target such a human. So I'm guessing... I wonder if there is friendly fire here as well. Oh no. No, I have... Oh, I thought I put some points or something. 0 points available. Let's see Ludin. Oh, he's a spare guy. Impale. The character skewers his enemy doing normal strength damage before kicking them away, doing knockback and causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. Causing them to bleed if they move on their next turn. The target who's bleeding will take 1 strength damage for each tile they move. Okay. Which can be especially deadly for enemies that are moved against their will. True. So Impale knock back 1 tile. Okay, so it knocks back more tiles. That's what it does. And he has a passive ability, Embolden. Each kill the character makes encourage allies to fight harder, granting 1 willpower to the unit and any adjacent allies. Okay. Hakun, War Master. Sundering Impact. The character hits even harder than an average warrior, with no chance to miss. Okay, that's good. He can wreak havoc with an additional +1 strength and also adds 1 break damage to the target, plus bonuses to heavy impact. Sundering Impact is best used when carefully positioned to impact as many enemies around the target as possible in a single strike. Rank 1, +1 break to heavy impact. Rank 2, +1 strength and +1 break heavy. So the impacts for adjacent enemies, I guess. His passive, heavy impact. The character hits so hard that his enemies standing adjacent to his target or on a strength attack take 1 strength damage from the shockwave. Enemies standing adjacent. Hitting a large target like Varl or Dredge who takes up 4 tiles can potentially cause an impact across many more victims. Okay. So it says enemies standing adjacent, not allies. Mogr is the shield master. He's the guy who's talking a lot. The character strikes an adjacent enemy armor break damage before hunkering down and boosting his passive ability. Return the favor. Return even more break damage for 1 turn. By using Bring of Pain, he can create a forward charge that pushes enemies for ganging up against him. Rank 1 normal break attack and +1 return the favor. Okay. Passive. Enemies who attacks him loses 1 point of armor for each strike character. And return the favors triggers every time it takes damage from an adjacent enemy, who can make it devastating to hit him with attacks that strikes multiple times. True. Oh. So for every attack. So if you have a multiple attack, he retaliates every time. That's a nice one. So we can promote Gunnar. The greatest warrior in the battlefield are those who live past the first battles and start the journey down the higher stats increase your item rank. Okay, continue. Are you sure I want to promote for 5? Oh, it takes renown to upgrade. Yeah, but I'll do that. This unit has points available to spend on improving stats. Activate one of the plus buttons above. Oh, but I can't use this. Three kills. The shield. I guess this is max stats that he can have. And this was how many willpower he could use, and this is how much damage he do on shields, right? I should use this. Breaking shield is probably pretty good. I think I'll go with this. This gives him one star to add this. I think that's good. Did we have anyone else to improve? No? Okay. So he's level 2. Turn order. Oh, turn order. Okay, we'll leave that as it is for now. Then we have training, rest, heroes, leave. We're at great morale, so we should probably leave then. -6 supply.
Even the name means bad weather, where frozen wind sweeps in from the bay. They tend livestock, but most are just men driven from Strand with nowhere else to go. Why else would anyone stay? We won't stop long.
Okay, so we're at Weatherfell. They don't like people from the Strand. A peasant. By Hardburg. This is a lot of oil for one missing cattle. What? Couple days back, sent word to Strand about the cattle. Didn't expect an army. He looks pleased with himself until he sinks in that you aren't here on his behalf. Where have your cattle gone? I wouldn't know. My boys seen men up the hills carrying them away. Don't know many men who can hoist a whole cow by himself. Mogger. Skullflings out here. Oh, that's what attacked the first village. Skullflings. The Viking. The plunder. Skullflings out here, maybe? But they have Barl looking for them. Working for them. Bogdan, not from what the governor told me. I'm going to take a look around and get camp set up. The peasant spits, his eye anxiously darting about as the caravan sets up tents. Mogger. We'll be here no more than a day. There is silver for any food you got. For hundreds of varls? Are you serious? Whatever you're willing to sell. You thinking of squatting? Not enough room for a couple of hunters here. Forget hundreds of... Shut up. Hear that? Where's Ludin? It's faint, sound like fighting and something else. Hakon takes off at a run. Oh. 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 clinging and a tile will automatically makes a path. But you can also set waypoint. Click 1 to make a waypoint. Now select the next waypoint. This is often useful when you need to avoid certain tiles. Oh, okay. Now confirm the move. Wait. This guy can attack diagonal. Spearman can attack, yeah, diagonal and up to 2 tiles away. Oh. Click the top right banner to compare your stats with the enemies. Now click the enemy's target. Click the top right banner. Top right banner. This one. Oh lord, 15 armor, 16 strength. What is Ludin doing? Armor blocks attacks on strength. For each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance the attacks will be deflected. Notice the chance to hit shown above the attack button. Attacks this enemy's strength. Oh, so for each enemy armor higher than your strength, there's a 10% chance that the attack will be deflected. So he has 15 and he has 10. That means it's 50% chance that this attack will be deflected. Correct. So that's what this percent indicates. Notice the chance to hit shown in the attack button. Attack this enemy's strength. Oh, I can't click this. Deflect. Deflected attacks do no damage. From here on you will fail catastrophically if you don't break armor. Damaging both strength and armor is equally important. Oops. What the heck was Ludin thinking about? God. Okay, let's see. He can't go very far. He can actually go here though. I'm thinking of moving here. Where's this? Sundering Impact. That was something. Add strength and armor damage to target and adjacent enemies. It's an automatic hit. Strength damage +1. 1 break to target, 1 break added. So I can attack this guy. Wait, that was not good. That was, oh, so it's one shield or armor and 1 strength. Oh, that's not good. That was not good. This guy can come all the way here, so I'm guessing I'll go as far as I can here. Here. I don't need to do Tempest, since it's 1 enemy. I'm guessing this. And I need to break as much armor as I can here, I guess. Oh my god, 8 damage. This guy is a monster. I need to go here. What was this? Breaks an enemy's armor and punishes enemy for retaliating. That's 3. Do 3 damage to his armor. What if I do this? Breaks an enemy's armor and punishes them for their lead. How much damage does it do though? 2 to the shield. That was... Oh my god. This guy is... His world is dead. I should probably go... here. And I need to... Wait, it's the huge guy next. He's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill my world here. How can I do this? 60% chance. 50% chance. How far can this guy go? I mean, can I like go here? And then do a swing? Should I do damage or shield? I think shield. Oh no! Shit. Shit. I should probably damage the big guy. 6, 7. Seven. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Four, 5. Three. Oh no, can't kill him. Then I'm gonna attack the other guy. His armor. Then he can kill this guy. Oh no, he's not. He doesn't have willpower. I really hope he's not dead now, Tempest. Promotion, Hakun, great. Injured, okay, he's injured, good. Didn't die. I wonder if there is a chance of them dying in the fights there. Since it said that battles and everything can have consequences. Okay, Hakun. You're trying to get yourself killed, Ludin. What are you doing? Oh yeah, that's true. He attacked that big-ass dredge. I was trying to get a shot in between the plates. You never seen a dredge before, but what kind of an idiot? Break their armor first. Where did they come from? Says Ubin. Ludin. We didn't even see them. They were just there. Hakon goes to where Vognir lies, face down. The future Barley King lies motionless, aside from spreading pool of blood. What? Huh? Vognir lies face down. Vognir is dead. Chapter 2. Cut with keen-edged sword. Oh, what's this? Where did that thing come from? Shh! Stay close. I think it saw us. Wait, the dredge was carrying a deer. Deployment happens before battle. Click your units Rook and Alet to deploy them with the blue squares. Click ready to start battle. It's fine, I guess. I take the default one. Careful, don't get too close. Oh my god, what the? Wait, this looks like robots. Why are they hunting deers? Maybe there are armed men behind, underneath. So this is Rook. Mark Prey. Mark Prey does armor break damage. All allies within range attack the marked target. All allies within range attack the marked target. Mark Prey does armor break damage. All allies within range attack the marked target. I don't know. Can I do that? No, I cannot. It's only in range. Okay. So, okay, it's not one of the big guys that had 15, 16. This is 9, 8. That's fine. We should be able to do this. You can go here. Then we can move here. Right? What are you? Alet. You have a bow and arrow, okay? Thread the needle. Hits all units between the archer and the target. Doing bonus armor. Oh, so he can pierce like several enemies. That's pretty cool. So you can go here. So I'll let them move a little bit closer then. No! Damn. If I knew that, I could have moved a little bit closer. Damn. One damage, that's fine. We need to break his armor though. What if I do Mark Prey? Isn't that good? Does armor break damage? All allies within range attack. Rank 1 causes 1 break damage. Can we do that? Oh, wait. The orange squares indicate the range of the unit's attack. Archers like Rook and Alet have much longer range than melee units. Wait. Oh, he's carrying a bow here. I didn't see I could do ranged attack though. I think she needs to move away to use her bow, right? She can do 1 willpower, 90%. That should be doable. Damn! Wait. Maybe I can I attack this guy? Yes, also 2 damage. Oh my god, she has to kill this guy now. Shit. Oh no! This is bad. Stupid Dredge, you could have killed her. Who's these guys? They came up from nowhere. Alette. Was that a Dredge? Alette looks calm, but you can tell her heart is above beat right out of her chest. Rook. It was. Let me see. Are you hurt? No, I'll be fine. When the Dredge attacked your cart and the jocks bolted, spilled most of your supplies. You can see more dark figures moving through the trees, and you glance that direction. Let all that food. That's the last we're going to get for winter. What do we do? Rook, don't run. Let me think. Forget the supplies. Let's get back to Skooger. If we hurry, we can gather them before more dredge appear. You think you can handle more of them? I'm thinking, forget the supplies. We run, but we are left with almost no food. And this one, we are definitely gonna have more dredge. I think this is gonna make us get more dredge to fight. And this is... I think we just forget the supplies. She almost died there. We can handle one, but if there's two, don't think we can get that. Let's just run this. No clue, but we need to warn everyone right now. Supplies represents food and other goods used to keep everyone alive on the road. When supplies are gone, people start to die of starvation. The more people are in the caravan, the faster supplies will diminish. We have 3 days, 3 supplies. You can see how many days of supplies you have left on the travel display at the top of the screen. Most towns will have supplies to sell, as well as few items. Moral decline. The Looks like it's only Rook and Alette here though.
I never expected to see the dredge with my own eyes. What happened in the north? Already we see more between the trees as we approach our home, and Alette grips my hand tight. We must find Ivor.
Wow, this was a long travel scene though. I can't do anything. Just have to wait it out. Rook. Ivor. The enormous ball in question towers over the man in the training field. He squints as you approach. Ivor. Already back, Huntmaster. Thought you'd be tomorrow. Dredge. Everywhere, says Alette. Ivor. Dredge? How did they get through Greyhorn? Rook. Must have broken through the fort. The fighters nearby have stopped sparring. They gather around you. Ivor. Damn it. They'll be here soon if they're not already. You hear screams from the outskirts. People are running toward the Great Hall. Ivor turns to one of the older boys in his group of fighters. Egile. Take Alette to the Great Hall. Tell the chieftain what's happening. The rest of you gather up as many people as you can. Come on, Alette, says Egile. No, wait, I want to help. Go with Egile, Alette. Let them fight. Oh shit. This feels like an option that if Alette gets down in this fight, she will die. Let them fight, Ivor. Why not invite some goat to join us too? You're asking for dead kids. I won't let anything happen to her. They'll have to deal with it sooner or later, Ivor. What now? Egil, keep your shield up. We just hold them off until everyone's inside. Then we'll figure out what to do next. More shouts draw your attention for some houses atop the nearby hill. Houses. This is gonna be something we check out in the next one. We're already 50 plus minutes in this one. It's gonna be probably a fight here though. Probably a fight. Probably a fight. Alright. Exciting. I like it. It's hard to fight though. See you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.